Hey everybody, Motumbo here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are playing some more Historic here on Magic Arena. And you know what? We're going to do things a little differently this way. We are going to hop right into today's deck. And you know what? We're playing a really sweet deck. We're here to meme with it. We're here for the laughs. We're here for the lulls, as some people would say. And we are playing Harmless Lives. So this deck is one of those decks that we threw together because you know what? I haven't really got to play with Harmless Offering a lot. When Harmless Offering really first came out and was actually brought onto Arena, and if you're not familiar with Harmless Offering, it is from one of the anthologies. It's a 3-mana sorcerer that says target opponent gains control of target permanent you control. So a lot of people were trying to take advantage with this, and I think it was Demonic Pact. And what you do is Demonic Pact has 4 modes. 3 of them are very beneficial to you, and then the 4th one is you lose the game. And so you basically pick one of those at the beginning of each one of your turns, and then you cannot pick one of the same ones. So what you do is you flicker it if you can't, give it away. But at the end of the day, what you want to do is on the very last turn that you use the last beneficial one, you give it to your opponent. That way your opponent has to use the you lose the game part of that. But we're going to try to do things a little differently. And again, this deck, I'm telling you, was strictly built just for fun. No clue what's about to happen because, again, we have played. Let me take this back. So I've played 4 games with this deck already to test with, and I have gone 2-2. And the 2 games that I won were just honestly due to the fact that I was able to buy enough time with removal spells. And then the 2 games that I lost were against decks that they just smoked me, and I had absolutely no chance of doing anything. So again, I built this strictly to have fun and play with this Harmless Offering card because, again, it's got a cute little kitten, but with a little bitey tail on the end of it. So if you really look at the art. So and then nice flavor with the guy with the bandage on his thumb also. But again, we are going to Harmless Offering. And what are we going to Harmless Offer? We're going to Harmless Offer 9 lives. So 9 lives is a 3-mana enchantment that a lot of people are very familiar with. It has hexproof. It says if a source would deal damage to you, prevent that damage and put an incarnation counter on 9 lives. And then when there are 9 or more incarnation counters on it, you exile it, and when 9 lives leaves the battlefield, you lose the game. So we are going to remove 9 lives from play once we basically donate it to our opponent, and they're just going to lose once we're able to get rid of it on the board. Now, it does have hexproof, so how do we get rid of it if it has hexproof? Well, we are playing a bunch of different board wipes. So firstly, we are playing 4 copies of Cleansing Nova. This is a great card in regards to being a control card. So for 5 mana, you get to choose one, either destroy all creatures, which maybe we'll do if we're playing against an aggressive deck, or what we're wanting to do is we're wanting to destroy all artifacts and enchantments. Again, 9 lives is an enchantment, and if we can destroy it with the Cleansing Nova, because it does get around hexproof, we are going to win the game. The same goes with Hour of Revelation. This is a 6 mana card. It costs 3 less if there are 10 or more non-land permanents on the battlefield, which I don't really care about. This is just a couple extra copies of Blow Everything Up. It says destroy all non-land permanents. So again, 9 lives being a non-land permanent, we destroy that and we win the game. And last but not least, we have everybody's favorite Planeswalker to hate because he is a 8-mana colorless Planeswalker that is just super busted because he is colorless. We have 3 copies of Ugin the Spirit Dragon. So not sure why I decided on three copies of this. I think what it was is I just had 3 slots left after the rest of this, and I decided, you know what, we need another wipe anyway. So we're gonna play Ugin. So again, we are focused on the -X ability of exile each permanent with mana value X or less. That's 1 or more colors. So 9 lives does meet the criteria once we do -3 because it is a 3-mana spell, and it does and it is a white card. So Ugin, again, exiling color cards, cards that have a color that of whatever casting cost you choose to pay for X. So it's just one of those, you know, maybe we need that, maybe we don't. And again, you know what? We're just gonna play Ugin. So again, we're gonna just try to stall out the board until maybe we can do all of this in one turn, or maybe we just set it up over the course of 2 turns where maybe we are able to play 9 lives and give them Harmless Offering in one turn, and then the following turn wipe it away. Or maybe we just have to go 9 lives on turn 3, Harmless Offering on turn 4, Cleansing Nova on turn 5. So obviously different strategies to do this, and we're just going to try to do this as quickly as possible to prevent our opponent from killing us before this happens. So we do have 4 copies of Wrath of God. Wrath of God obviously is in our plan to stall the board if we're playing creature decks. So Wrath of God, 4 mana, destroy all creatures that can't be regenerated. We have 3 copies of Deafening Clarion. Again, this is 3 damage to each creature. It's a sorcery. It can also give our creatures lifelink, but we're not playing creatures, so we're just using this as a 3 mana board wipe. I know people in the comments are probably going to say, why aren't you playing Anger of the Gods? Or why aren't you playing the other one that's 3 mana? But those are both double red. And you know what? I just didn't want to commit to double red in any form or fashion because we're really focused on mainly having white. And I know we're playing a lot of different dual lands. But at the end of the day, I just wanted to play Deafening Clarion. That's really what it comes down to. I clicked on this first and decided, you know what? I already have these in here. Not going to play Anger of the Gods. So again, not an optimal build, but it's our build. So sometimes you just play what you want to play. We also have 4 copies of Valakut Awakening. This is going to be huge because this does also count as a land if we do need to play it as a land. But it has the Valakut Awakening side, which says put any number of cards from your hand on the bottom of your library and then draw that many cards +1. So we're going to be able to use this to put extra copies of cards we have. Maybe we have like 2 or 3 9 lives in our hand, or maybe we have 2 or 3 extra Blood Suns or something along those lines, and we're looking for our combo pieces. This is going to allow us to just dig deeper, dig faster, and get to what we're trying to do a lot quicker. We also have 4 copies of Mind Stone, again, because we're trying to ramp. We're trying to do this as quickly as possible. We want to be playing 3 drops, or actually, we want to be playing 6 drops sometimes early. So Mind Stone is in here. Maybe it's a beneficial spell, maybe it's not. But ultimately, at the end of the day, we play a Mind Stone on turn 2. On turn 3, we already have access to 3 mana before we play a land. So we play our old pal, the Blood Sun. And then Blood Sun allows us to play Lotus Field, untapped, which allows us to play 9 lives. So that's a pretty sick turn 3. And that sets us up really, really nicely for the following turn. Because if we potentially played another Lotus Field at that point, we could Harmless Offering and then Cleansing Nova and just end the game. So yeah, Mind Stone just turns on a lot. It's a really great card in Historic. The fact that it's an artifact can be played in a lot of decks. I'm always a huge fan. But again, we're playing Blood Sun Lotus Field, and you can't go wrong with that. Again, Blood Sun makes all lands lose all of their non-mana abilities. So Lotus Field just comes into play as a land that you get to tap for 3 mana with no drawbacks. It doesn't come into play tapped. You don't have to sacrifice any lands. It does lose hexproof, but you know what? I mean, nobody's really playing land destruction. So yeah, we're playing this for the memes. We're playing this to have fun. Those 4 games that I played, even though I lost 2 of them already in testing this build, they were still fun. Our opponent got to see what they were doing. We got some funny emotes, so it's good to see your opponents know that you're trying to do something fun. So some opponents are good sports. So, but with that being said, that is the video, and I do want to just remind everybody, and we're going to push we pushed it to the end of the intro this time. If you enjoy the video, enjoy the deck, enjoy the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out all those cool links down below. Join the Discord. Again, anything you could do to help us battle this insane YouTube algorithm and get us to the top helps us so much. Hopefully we got some things in the pipeline working. I'm not promising you anything, but I am kind of like brainstorming up some things. So maybe we're going to get something here soon. But yeah, that is the deck. We're going to hop into the gameplay, and we will see you all at the wrap up. Oh man, we're gonna play this deck. We're gonna meme. We're gonna live the dream. We are. I know this deck is not good in any form. This is just for the lulls, as they would say. We're gonna keep this. I bet opponents on an aggro deck, and this hand just doesn't pan out. Black, green, okay. All right, let's get a Blood Sun. We'll definitely take this. Interesting, interesting. So I think what we do is we just play Mind Stone. Next turn we play a 9 lives. And probably... So it doesn't really matter what order we play this in, because we're not going to be... They're going to be expecting the Solemnity combo, which we're not playing. So... I mean, we're going to let them hit here, and then we're just going to give it to them, so... Oh, and they're just drawing all of their gas? Okay. What are they playing? What are they playing? Full. So... we want to tap this way, because we want to keep this plains in play. There you go. That's yours now. Again, we want to keep this plains in play in case we draw like a clifftop retreat. That way we have a plains or a mountain in play. And really just hope our opponent's not secretly playing like a crazy blue spell or something. Right? Like, don't have a counter spell. We're going for it. Yep, that was fun. Oh, it begins. Oh my gosh, this deck is already awesome. We got one win with it, right? I feel like our opponents just may not be able to do anything about this. So, all right, well, next game. It's just, oh, this is so ridiculous. We need to let's hydrate. Game 2 anyway. Oh man. Oh man. Turn off this hydrate notification. We definitely have a harmless offering. We definitely have our... So all we need here is our 9 lives. Yeah, what the heck, right? Oh yeah? You got a temple. We got a temple. Let me wave. Oh, come on. Hello. Blood Sun? I'll take a Blood Sun. Always will take a Blood Sun. I welcome it. Be gentle. Okay. They played Temple into Shockland. We played Temple into Shockland, but we don't have a mana dork to go with it. Oh, they're playing Explore, huh? Well, it's good that they did not actually have a the Walker to play before that, because Walker can grow out of the Clarion's range. So I think what we do, I think we could just set up, right? We don't actually care about those creatures in play right now. I don't think anything crazy happens this turn. Well, that's a card. Need a Lotus Field right now. Maybe they play a couple more Explore creatures. Oh, it's this deck. Oh, and they don't have... Oh, this is so good. They don't have a play into the walker. Oh my god, and we drew that? No, that's sick. Well... Boop, boop. Got him. Alright. Go next. Nexties. This is actually huge against their deck, right? Because if they fizzle out, we just end them. Okay. You can have a life. Alright, we are going to draw, I think, 3 cards. It's not gonna matter. Okay. Well, we've done it. Right? So, is there any world where we lose this turn? Right? Where they play... I'm really thinking about killing this reservoir, right? Because we can always win on the back of a... Yeah, we can always win on the back of an Ugin. I'd rather them not have a combo piece and potentially play into a Boros' Citadel. Like, that's just not something I want to see happen. So, let's see. 3, 4, 5. So again, we could just play Ugin, but I don't want to just play Ugin. I want to surprise them. So... I almost clicked on the Mind Stone there, so... Alright. You've got your 9 lives. Alright. Just gotta wait for them to hit 2 land in a row. That does not combo together. So, because you're paying life with Boros' Citadel. Yep. Yep. So they're gonna get a good chunk here, right? We just really need them to hit a land. That's really good. That's really good. Okay, they hit a land. Perfect. Perfect. So, give them the old zombie Liliana hand wave. Give them the old Ugin. Ugin -6. Because why not, right? Goodbye. Oh, man. So I think it was good there that we actually blew up their ether flux reservoir, but that was pretty crazy. Oh, I'm glad they fizzled there. So, all right, on to the next game. Oh, if we just keep getting these draws against our opponents, yeah. Guy's name is Pet a Shark. All right. I really don't hate this hand, right? It's got most of what we want to do. We're gonna keep. Oh, we get to play 2 land into a Lotus Field if we have to. We're playing against an aggro deck, so we can Deafening Clarion. Can hit. All right, we've got a land, so it's good. And we do have a 9 lives we can play. We can actually just 9 lives first, and then wrath them, which we might actually do. Yep. Yeah, let's see what happens. Right? Because if we do play 9 lives first and they get us low enough this turn, they could potentially stomp us down. So, I mean, I kind of just want to give them the rub-in, right? Like, sorry, but you're playing a deck that's susceptible to bad removal spells. Okay. So, yep. And then we're just going to go ahead and play this. Little do they know, it's coming. I'd like to get a land before we, but maybe we have another 9 lives, but I don't want to do that. So, all right, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. But yeah, you do have to watch out when you're playing 9 lives. You do have to watch out for stomps. Stomps definitely get you. Okay. There is another one. All right. We're just going to keep going. This is probably the Wrath of God turn, just because they're running out of cards. So. Right. Okay, perfect. Make a Wrath. Opponent has something. Maybe it is a Stomp. Nope. I feel like it's definitely a burn spell of sorts. Yep. You did it. Nice. Nice. All right. Enjoy that. Enjoy our 9 lives. Oh, don't rope us now. All right, good. Goodbye. Wee. Oh my god. Oh, what is this deck right now? Oh man, we're not supposed to start 3-0. We're supposed to start 0-3. I can't help it. Beating Burn like that is just so satisfying. Like having a card out that just completely shuts them down just feels good. Oh, that's great. All right. It's so crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh. Don't play Burn, don't get cheesed. Right? That's what it comes down to. Higginses. Oh, my Higginses. All right. Oh, what are we doing? Temple? You have a board wipe of sorts. Got that old Clarion. Oh, we doing it at Goblin. God, I hate goblins. Goblins can just get us out of nowhere, which really sucks. I don't want land. Maybe I should have kept land. I don't know. So the good news is they can't play Muxus here. And we get to Clarion next turn and we get rid of 2 Prospectors. So this is actually really huge, right? Really huge. So, and then we get to follow. Oh, yeah. This is good. Sure. Are you going to cycle? Or are you just sacking to sack things? Please don't tell me. Why waste our time together? So it is unfortunate that we could potentially die this next turn because they just need Mount and Muxus and then the game's over. I mean, drawing a card there really doesn't gain us anything. Mountain Muck. Oh. Whew. That's a lot of damage. So, I think we're going to Wrath. And I think we're going to pass the turn. Prospector, okay. You have... I'm going to draw a card here, right? because we still have access to 8 mana with the Valakut, because this will come into play untapped. So if we don't draw land, we could still cast the Ugin, which I'm still gonna do. But I don't think Valakuting there. Oh, okay, that'll work too. So we're gonna go ahead and play 9 lives out. I think that's gonna seal the victory. So next turn we get to, yep, we're gonna play this as a land. And we can Harmless Offering next turn and have the mana to Cleansing Nova. And then we are good to go. Alright, do it to it. Alright, let's go digging. For cards we don't need. Alright, let's... You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna give him the old... Enjoy it. Enjoy it. You've lost the game, goblins. I don't even care, right? Rope me. Just rope me. Nice. I mean, it's suited. Nice. Nice. All right, good game. So they put it into full control. That way, it actually just doesn't automatically. Oh, Higgins is giving us the rope.
Oh, the old ropeses.
Yep, the old ropeses, Smeagol. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, come on, Higginses. I can sit here and just make Smeagol impressions until the rope ends. I'll say good game.
Oh, salty players this is. Oh.
There we go. 9 lives. That's the thing about this deck too. Like, you just forget 9 lives exist sometimes, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I can't deal with that. So, yeah. Good game. Good game, Higginses. Good game. So if we just lose the next 3 games, I mean, it's totally worth it, right? Totally worth it. We beat Goblins and we beat Mono Red Burn. Totally worth it. Getting psyched up for these next 3 losses. Alistor. I mean, really only need 1 land for this to be a half decent hand. We're gonna play this first because this does come into play tap since we don't have a plains or a mountain. And now we hope to all hope that we draw a land. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Holy moly. Did they like mind rot us here or something? I mean, we just have the whole combo set up because we actually just get to 9 lives, Harmless Offering them. Okay. Enjoy. You have that in play now. You're just thinking like, what is about to happen? We don't have anything good in our hand to follow that up with, but it's coming. Right? Go ahead and make us discard. It's all good. You'll draw some cards. Yep, enjoy. Yep. Probably want to take a Blood Sun. Yeah, Blood Sun lets us just draw more into our combo. Okay, so we'll discard 2. We'll discard those 2. Let you draw a couple more cards. That would have been sick. I really hope we don't draw our card here, which we don't, so We're going to actually go ahead and cast this because I don't want to discard it, and we don't want to fuel their waste knot, right? So now they have a Blood Sun in play. Enjoy your Blood Sun. So they're going to have a lot of dead cards in their hand, but also it's going to be, you know, it'll be pretty easy for them to kill us if they actually start having some cards that, you know, like Davriel's a good one. Davriel's just going to sit out there. I mean, again, I don't want to keep. I don't want to keep having us discard. So we'll just take the 2 damage every turn and not allow their waste knot to trigger. Yep. So that sucks that we have that, but again, not the end of the world. We already have one in play. Sure. Oh, they have all the cards. They have all the cards. So it is going to be a little risky to draw a card because we could potentially draw 2 land and then end up having to discard a land, which now is really, really painful. But I think we have to. Right? I think we have to just go for it at this point. Oh, and we actually did. Kind of gross. Kind of gross. Punished. Punished. What does this do? Oh, okay, well. We go down to 5, and then... That was bad. We're dead anyway, right? So, it's going to be the next card. It's going to be the next card! Oh, we don't even get to see because of the Blood Sun. Good game. Good game. Oh, they're just gonna let us die that way? Okay. Fair. Goodbye. Oh, but hey, they had a 9 lives in play, and we got to give them 2 Blood Suns also. So yes, our deck did what it came to do. It just didn't do the last part. So, awesome. Like I said, I was waiting for these 3 losses in a row. There is loss number 1. GG opponent, like, actually gave us a turn to win, right? Which they should not have. Because maybe they didn't really realize what could have happened. So it would have been funny. But it didn't happen, which kind of sucked. Good thing here, actually, is we do get to potentially just slam down a 9 lives unless they thought so. So maybe they... Oh, they just take the 9, right? Okay. Sure. We will allow it. Black, white. Play that on red. Play that on red. What is our opponent playing? Doom Foretold really actually gets pretty crazy. I mean, we're just gonna play it, right? If we lose to it, we lose to it. Remember, opponent, what are you doing? We're not playing the lock. We're not playing the lock. We're not playing Solemnity, opponent. Come back. Oh, now we got to get an extra game in because this game was only a minute long. Oh, that's fine. I'll take it. That's 5 wins now, right? Stop conceding. Stop conceding, people. You have no idea what we're about to do. All right, next game. Like, this is our true final boss, but then we have to play a makeup game to make up for opponent conceding a minute in, right? Well, we've got the pieces that we need. Let's mix them up in case opponent's playing black, right? So, oh, this is actually a pretty good draw. Do we want this? I don't think we need this. I don't think this hand is going to be one of those hands. Oh. Oh, opponent's doing crazy things. Okay. So again, we play the plains first. That way next turn we can retreat and have it come into play untapped. Even though our 3-drop is not going to allow us to do anything for 4. Okay. Okay. Wouldn't have minded path there. Right. We get to 9 lives. And then depending on if we draw a land here, it's really going to depend on what we... Okay. Don't really care about that. I do care about it killing our... we're just drawing all the Harmless Offerings. So I do care about it killing our... Does it kill artifacts? Or an artifact or enchantment. Okay. So we're going to play this. We are... I mean, honestly, do we care? I don't think we want to give this away yet, right? Maybe we give it away next turn. See what they do here. They're going to kill Mind Stone. That's their only target. Okay. Now we actually have a huge redraw here. We get to draw 4 cards at the end of their turn. That was a huge draw. Could potentially hit a Wrath. Hitting a Wrath would be amazing. Oh, they drew all the Uprisings. We drew all the Harmless Offerings. Okay, okay. Well, we had a pretty good shot here. 1, 2, 3. So we want to keep the other 2. And okay, I can dig it, right? I can dig this. So we will play that into a Lotus Field, and then I really want to play another Blood Sun, but at this point, I don't think we can die, right? So we'll just give them the 9 lives. You can have it. You can have it. I'm not ready to tick that up to 9 this turn. You kill our Blood Sun, which is fine, which actually, in case they have a Casualties of War in their hand, now they can't target our Lotus Field. So if they would have had a Casualties of War, oh, even better. Massacre Worm. That does nothing. Does draw a lot of cards, though. All right, well, we're going to do this, and then we're going to do the old hello, goodbye. Oh, is it wrong that I emote that every time we wipe the board with 9 lives in play? I don't know, it just feels good, like, hey, see you later. Oh my gosh, that is so fun. So fun. All right. Extra final boss mode activated here. Let's go. All right. Oh. Now, if this opponent concedes, that's just on them, and we can't make that up, right? We can't make that up. But Bill, what you doing? This is a hand. Right, I don't know what to think about this hand. This doesn't have any of the cards we need other than this. Oh well, stop giving us those. That's definitely another combo piece, so we'll keep it. Opponent is on. Nothing crazy right now. Okay. So I think we will be getting rid of these. Oh. Opponent is on Esper deck. I'm going to run this out, see what happens. I don't mind baiting a counter out of their hand. Oh. Lotus? Lotus? How sick would that be? Oh, you're... Alright. Oh, Reanimator, huh? Reanimator? What do you got for us over there? Ooh, the Uldred. Okay, I can dig that. You love to see it. Love to see it. I'm gonna go ahead and just play another Mind Stone. Opponent didn't have anything. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna cast this now. Okay, so that's actually pretty huge. Yep, because we drew that. So, pretty happy with that hit there. We do get to play an Ugin now. They get to reanimate here for 5, but they don't. So, okay. I mean, we're just gonna play Ugin. Go. They have a removal. Also fine. So what's funny about that is I did not realize that Fateful Absence killed a Planeswalker. But I do remember reading that out loud and learning at one point that that did, but I actually have never had it played against me to kill a Planeswalker, so I completely forgot. Well, we're just going to keep playing dual lands. So. Yeah. You know what? We'll draw a card right now. Because why not? Alright. More Lotus Fields. Oh, there you go, opponent. There you go. That's the card you want. That's like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the card you want. We're definitely going to see some reanimation this turn. If we don't see reanimation, I will be very surprised. Really? I was about to say, I'd very much like to... I want it. Let's see. If we cast Valakut Awakening, what do we go with? 3 Wraths. Keep the Lotus Fields. I'm fine with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the Lotus Field. So we're drawing 5. Okay. The 5 cards we're drawing are not great. Do I just cast this here? No. No, we've basically assembled Tron. So I'm gonna do it again. So I wonder if they have something that actually just allows them to bring back everything, like a Rise of the Dark Realms or something along those lines. Have they just not drawn any of their reanimation? That can't be. Right? Like, do I just gonna cast this? Like what happens when I cast that? Nothing? Like nothing still? And then do we just win the game because you didn't do anything? Okay. Like all right. Like I don't even know what to say about that. Opponent just got a really bad draw. Like, if we look at their graveyard, I mean, they had access to an Elishnorn, an Ulamog, a Sarah's Emissary. The Sarah's Emissary was probably the best thing. The Shieldred gets to bring something back, but if they get Sarah's Emissary in play and actually know what we're trying to do, all they have to do is actually name sorcery, and then we can't target them with our Harmless Offering. So, yeah, we're just going to say we were super lucky that game, super lucky this run. So yeah, let's head to the wrap up and talk about this. This is pretty nuts. All right, everybody, welcome back to the wrap up. That was ridiculous. That was a ridiculous run of games. Oh my god. So we played 8 games because we did have a concession. So we played an extra game. We only lost 1 game, and we lost it to that discard deck. And I don't think we would have won that game regardless of what happened. But we did take a little bit of a greedy line in order to draw a card at the end of their turn to actually put an extra card in our hand. And right before we did it, I said, this is a greedy play because we could end up with 2 cards in our hand and they could both be lands and we can only play one of them. So it'll force them, we'll be forced to discard a card, which is exactly what happened. So we ended up taking additional damage because of that, put us low. But at the end of the day, our opponent did give us an extra turn to actually potentially draw a sweeper off the top of our deck. But it was really cool, and it was fun seeing the fact that we gave them a 9 lives and we gave them 2 Blood Suns just to prevent us from having to discard those cards. It was a lot of fun, but we did beat Goblins, which was awesome. We beat Mono Red Burn, which was awesome. And then we beat some other decks along the way. We beat that reanimation deck in round 8 against just now I think his name was Bill, and we only won that game because our opponent had a horrible draw. Our opponent did draw a lot of extra cards in their deck, being able to flashback draw discard spells. They had a ton of creatures in their graveyard just waiting for them to cast. Yeah, they just had a bad draw, to be 100% honest with you. We could have lost the game at any point. So again, sometimes you get lucky and sometimes you don't. But at the end of the day, I just like to remind everybody, this is a game. This is a great game. It's the best game in the world, essentially. It's been around for so long. There's endless variants of this game that you can play. And that's part of the reason why I make these, because it's so fun to play. Sometimes you get salty at different moments, or maybe you even get bored with one type of Magic. Maybe Historic's not your thing. Maybe you only want to play Standard, or maybe you get bored with Standard and you're like, I'm going to start drafting or playing Sealed Deck a lot, or maybe you want to go play Commander or EDH or competitive EDH or Tiny Leaders or Pack Wars, or there's again I could just keep naming formats, Cube. So there's just so many ways to play Magic. It's so fun. It brings people together. It builds communities, and that's why I love this game so much. That's why I'm such a fan of it. I've made countless friends, best friends, close friends, people that I consider my family because of this game. So that's why I make these videos, because I just want to, again, show off the fact that you can build decks sometimes just for fun and you can win with them. And sometimes you build decks and you don't win and you can still have fun. And at the end of the day, at that point, you just go back to the drawing board and just start all over and just try something else new and just enjoy what you're doing and enjoy yourself, have fun. And take that into every aspect of your life, not just with gaming, but enjoy what you do. That's all I can offer. And I hope that you all at least take away a little bit of a message here, knowing that, life is about having fun. It really is. Enjoy every moment with either yourself, with your family, your friends. Everything's great. It's kind of turned into a different wrap up, but you know what? Enjoy Magic, enjoy this deck. If you do, if you get something else out of it, let me know. Drop a comment, comment, subscribe. Check out all those links down below. Just like always, help me defeat the evil YouTube algorithm that we battle endlessly each and every time we drop a video. So many free options. Do that. Help me out. And you know what? Just keep continuing to be you. Enjoy your day. Please stay safe, and we will see you all next time.